my diet, having addressed all those issues, which is not a few issues, and it tells you the complexity of thinking about it, is plant source only, organic, as local as possible, but I want to also make a note. The locavore argument is very, very weak. The the Carnegie Mellon Institute did a study, because they're into environment. They're not vegetarians, they're not meat, I don't know what they are. But they certainly have that, that's not their agenda. They're just looking at the environment. And I like that, is they found that the locavore argument, basically, if you go locavore, you save 11% of the carbon dioxide. Okay? Now let's put that in perspective. What they point out is that means if you avoid meat, fish, and chicken and dairy for 1 day a week, you'll save more energy and carbon dioxide loss than if you're a locavore for all year long. It's irrelevant. Irrelevant. And I want to go a little further because this is kind of fun, okay? So if you want free-range chickens, guess what they do? They have 24% more than factory farm chickens. Stress on the environment, carbon dioxide. And your free-range eggs are 14%. So you can take this argument in a lot of ways, okay? But local becomes irrelevant. So Kevin Gianni asked me a question, what about the coconut? He asked a question I couldn't get. You're going to cut down forests? Guess what? Coconuts don't grow in forests. Let's not get confused here. Secondly, for us, we get a lot of our coconut from Mexico, which is like just a few hours from here. So it's not a problem. But the bigger question, when I use coconut oil to raise cholesterol, because we want that hormone thing, and I do see it in some people. Not everybody, but we do see it. Mostly plant source only people have very normal, very healthy cholesterols, but there's a greater tendency that way. Whatever that percentage is, 5–10% of the people will have that. We will give coconut oil, will raise the cholesterol. We solve that problem. Now, how much of a stress, mileage stress, and I'm telling you, irrelevant. 11% is nothing, and everybody wants to push that as their ecological argument, then look at your free-range chickens at 24% and your free-range eggs at 14%, and no, 11% is nothing. So just give up your dairy for 1 day a week, and you've solved the problem. So that's how, but it also is a kind of thinking. It's extreme thinking, looking at the details and not seeing the forest through the trees. So I want to just say that locavore argument is so weak, and I'm calling it from an ecological point of view, it's essentially irrelevant in the big picture. Well, you got your goji, well, you can grow goji berries here at the Tree of Life, but you can get your goji berries from China, and so it's costing, and you're doing, yeah, it's 11%. It's nothing compared to if you're eating, your chicken and your eggs and your meat, because the energy drain is immensely different.